Just when you thought I had enough TJ. That's a horrible joke. And I love it. I stand by it. This is something that's great. It's actually tea. It's teaspoons. And guess what, gang? You're getting 144 individual gourmet tea filter spoons. That comes out to about 32 cents each. Our QVC price is $34. Again, 144. 144. The easy pay on this is $11.33. And of course, shipping and handling is free. So let's talk about what it is. So you're going to get 6 24-count boxes of the tea. And so we have some choices. So we have the cherry vanilla, we have the cranberry, we have the green tea, and we have the combo. Only 6 dozen remain in the cherry vanilla, which is delicious. And the combo has 170. So you're asking, okay, TJ, how does it work? You get your hot water and you get this thing that's like a spoon and already has the tea in it, so it doesn't even have to get messy. But you know what? I'm not even gonna have to tell you that because I get to call my good friend, Stacey Stoffer, who's standing by. Let me tell you how cool she is. Like, I called her trying to be professional. Oh, no. Yeah, it's happening. And I was like, hello, man, speaking to Stacey Stoffer. She's like, oh yeah, hey, TJ. You're not even fooling me. Her voice recognition system, her skills are on par, and it's amazing. And so we talked about this because I have it. But Stacey, I'm so happy that you're here, and we get to talk about tea. So spill the tea.
Spill the tea. Well, first of all, I mean, I fell in love with tea, and I'm a huge coffee drinker, not so much a tea drinker. But when I saw how cool it was, and how you get your tea, instead of a tea bag, it's in this really nice recyclable teaspoon, so no spoon needed. I love that and wanted to give it a try. But then it's when I tasted it. I think I never really had true European herbal tea that came and was hand harvested in Europe. And wow, TJ, what a difference. And I'm really excited because it's only available here at QVC. There's nowhere else in the United States. And this pack-up that we have for you is 3 of the most popular universal flavors. So if you're going to keep it all because you love tea, it's a great 3 flavors. Or if you want to gift some, or you have a lot of card club or book clubs where you serve tea, this is going to be a real hit.
Stace, thank you for sharing that, because I'm thinking, look, even if I wasn't part of the book club, January in terms of weather doesn't make me want to go outside. It makes me want to stay inside. So on our days off, mine is tomorrow. So on days off like that, I'm happy to not get up early and then have tea, especially with these different flavors. So can we jump in and show us how I'm going to start my morning tomorrow and how we can share that with the QVC family?
Okay, well, let's start with my favorite and a true bestseller, cherry vanilla. And watch, all you're going to do is you're going to peel off the front label. You're going to put this in a mug or teacup, whatever, and just add hot water. The hotter, the better. I mean, if you have nice steeping from a kettle or boiling water, wonderful. You pour it right over the teaspoon, and then you let this steep, because again, this is all hand-harvested herbs and botanicals. What does that mean? Well, number one, everything comes from the Balkan Peninsula in Europe, because our founders are from there. They immigrated to the United States, the family, who tea was a way of life over there. So they're all hand harvested and they're grown in the wild. So there's no artificial colors, there's no artificial flavors or additives. And because they're hand harvested, the herbs are bigger and fuller. They're not machine processed, which pulverizes the tea. So what you get is essentially bolder, pure flavor. And in the cherry vanilla, TJ, think your favorite cherry dessert with no calories, my friend. So we use natural, wild-grown cherry fruits, and it's sweetened with natural vanilla fruit. And see, it's starting to steep and build this beautiful color that, again, is 100% natural. And this bold, robust red color comes from the little bit of hibiscus flowers that's added to this tea. So it's sweet, but not overly. And it's just so delightful. This one I love, TJ, hot, but I even like it better cold. As a cocktail mixer, you could add a little shot of, vodka if you want to, or just make it a cherry vanilla iced tea. It's how I roll. It's how I roll.
Listen, I might have a couple days off. So listen, Stacey, I have a question. So because I'm a new tea drinker, like this actually helped introduce me to teas, because normally I would just drink orange juice and cereal and that was my morning. So I need to let this steep a little bit longer, right? Because I'm impatient, and so I just would pour the hot water and I go, oh, that's enough. What do I need to do to make sure I'm getting all of the flavor out of each packet?
So glad you asked me that, because a lot of what the tea that we're used to, I think here in the United States, in the tea bags, is very bold and has a lot of flavor added to it. So as soon as the hot water hits it, we start drinking it and we can get the flavor that we want. With herbal tea that's all natural, what I want you to do is let this steep longer than maybe you're used to. Don't worry, it's still gonna be lovely. It's not gonna get lukewarm on you. So I would say give it a good 5 minutes.
Okay.
If you start drinking it at minute 2, I don't think you'll get all the wonderful flavors. And in the green tea that I just started here, remember, all you're doing is pouring a label and putting hot water over top. With the green tea, we have this really beautiful floral note to it, also lemon and ginger to it. So it's not flat, it's not too light. You almost get a sense of lemongrass to this because of it being grown in the wild. I think it's very rejuvenating and awfully soothing, that's for sure. It's super clean and herbaceous.
Thank you for saying that, because listen, I don't want this to be missed by the QVC family. This is harvested in farmlands in Yugoslavia. So there are people who are experts at picking this. So like you said earlier, this isn't machine harvested because it almost destroys all the good stuff that we could drink, because this has antioxidants in it. It's good for you. It's gourmet tea. And so I love the fact that you're saying, listen, this is a separate step to say, listen, to get the best out of it, this is how it works. And I'm gonna be honest, look, I'm a baby. I can't drink anything that's too hot anyway. So I just like stirring it. So it works great. And you're making my mouth water with that whole cherry.
There's something very therapeutic too when you just sit there and relax and kind of take your time with tea. We have the third flavor, cranberry, that I'm going to pour here.
Yeah.
That I think is very wonderful and seasonal right now. Again, all wild cranberries. And wild cranberries are going to be less tart, TJ, than the farmed versions that we're used to, again, here in the United States.
Okay.
So this is going to be very smooth, slightly fruity, because not just cranberry in here, but also some wild apples. And again, you can see that red color already starting only a couple seconds in, because we add hibiscus and elderflower to this. So another one great hot, but also wonderful cold if you wanted to do another cocktail, maybe, you know, like a cranberry vodka. People love to drink those. You could use this as well. But by all means, if you're looking to cut back on caffeine in the new year and make more smart choices, all of these are going to be caffeine free, except for the green tea. That's about 95% caffeine free.
Okay.
The shelf life on these is 2 years. So you have plenty of time to enjoy what is essentially 4 months of tea if you had one a day. 4 months of tea.
Wow, I never thought about it like that.
At the price, you guys nailed it. And I can't thank you enough, because I really want you to try this. If you are a tea lover or you're new to tea and just trying to get maybe off the caffeine or the coffee kick, this is going to be wonderful, because you're getting 3 different kinds of flavors. A sweeter, one that's more robust with the cranberry, and then that real soothing kind of very, it just drinks wellness with the green tea.
I love that you said that. Okay, so Stace, I'm going to offer a little update here. In the cherry vanilla, 4 dozen remaining. In the combo, only 100. Green tea, 300. And a little bit more in the cranberry. So these are the flavor profiles. It's a gourmet tea. You're getting 144 each. And I love that Stacy said, listen, this is about 4 months of tea every morning. That's fantastic. Like, what date does that put us at? Because I look at January and I look at the weather forecast, and it's like 34 is the high and the low is like 29, and that's for the next 30 days. And so I want something to say, listen, if I'm gonna be inside, I want stuff that tastes good and feels good and looks good, especially when I learned that it's from another country. And these are people who are dedicating their lives to bring us this fine tea. It's not like, here's what I was gonna say. It's easy because I don't need a spoon, and I don't have to be an adult and have to twist it around and like squeeze it, because I'm not good at that, because I'm gonna spill it and then plop it in. I can come to work with it, I can travel with it, but I can stay at home and enjoy all these different flavors.
Absolutely. Again, this company was started by a family back in 2005, a mom, a father, and their son. They immigrated from the former Yugoslavia here to the United States. And they really missed the therapeutic and very peaceful and calming way of life that tea was over in Europe. I think here, where it's such a fast pace, they really wanted to have that slow down effect from drinking beautiful tea. And they wanted to share what European tea, when it's so high end and when it's done so well, it does make you want to slow down and savor that tea rather than just drink it down because you need to get your tea fix in. And I think it's beautiful too that they go back to the villages of where their family are from.
Yeah.
They have the people in those villages work to go out into the mountains to hand harvest this tea. Again, when you hand harvest, you protect the herbs and the botanicals. Machines pulverize them, which can cause tea to become bitter. When you are gentle by hand harvesting, they're fuller herbs, so they are bolder in flavor. And when you can look for it for yourself when you get them home. If you open one of them up and you look at the herbs underneath the filter, you will see they're not pulverized into dust. And sometimes I think when you look inside a tea bag, you realize, I don't know what's
I don't know what this is. You're right.
And I don't know how old it is. And I want to let you know too, because a lot of people ask, oh, it's great, the convenience. Again, you need no spoon, you need nothing, just hot water. These spoons are BPA free and they are recyclable.
Okay.
So in most areas, I would double check obviously your recycling codes, but this one's on the pretty common plastic that you can recycle. So if you're being mindful of the environment as well as one of your New Year's goals, my mouth is watering smelling the ginger and the lemongrass on this green tea. It smells so good.
Listen, you were hurting me with the cherry vanilla. Like I was just like, I've been here and I was just like, I'm just looking at this dry water. I was sitting over there and I was like, you need a friend. I don't have any of that stuff here. Let me tell everybody again. So you're getting 144 of these. It's 144 counts. It's $34. And what this turns out to be is about 32 cents each. It's a fantastic deal. And it's a great way to say, listen, if you love tea, this is perfect for you. If you love someone that loves tea, this is great for them. And if you're trying to cut down on coffee, you want to try something different for the new year, it's a wonderful way to do that. Here are our flavor options. There's the cherry vanilla, only 2 dozen left. We have cranberry and plenty to go around here, green tea, and there's also a combo. There are $2.75 to go around with that. And in the combo, only 80 remain. Stacey, I have to ask you, what's your favorite tea to drink in the morning, and then do you have a tea at night?
Oh, okay. So in the morning, I'm definitely either the green tea or we make a chamomile version that was in our Christmas in July pack up. That's beautiful. It's just relaxing. It just sets the tone of the day where I go in just feeling peaceful, knowing that that's not going to stay that way, right?
Listen, I gotta tell you, I'm cherry vanilla all the way. But listen, get this until the weather changes.
The nighttime one, because to me it's like dessert.
Yeah, you know what? That's a great way to put it. It's a great way, and I love dessert. Stacey, you're sticking around with this, but put this in your cart and check out and bring this home. Stacey's gonna be coming back.